Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Warning. The photo video contains questions asked by niggas for niggas and directly from niggas. I'm not racist and neither am I voting for Trump. God damn it, I'm not even American. But if I was, I wouldn't vote for him anyways. I do not claim to be any sort of hair guru. I do not know it all. Neither do I claim to. Side effects watching this video may contain AIDS, Ebola, syphilis, general herpes, and or death. Oh man, goddamn.
Yo, what up guys, I'm Christian back here with the next video, and today I'm about to do something I don't usually do, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to do some frequently asked questions / how to grow your hair faster. Most of these questions are about hair, you know what I'm saying? People ask these questions over and over on Snapchat, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? They comment under my videos, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be the same questions over and over and over. So I'm gonna answer it for all you guys out there who haven't heard these questions. Plus, I went on, you know what I'm saying? For some of you guys who haven't heard the answers to these questions, I'm gonna repeat it for all you guys to hear again, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started growing my hair, I wish like some people would tell me some of these tips I'm about to tell y'all right now. So make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, sit back, relax, subscribe to my channel, like the video. Let's go.
What his name was? Christian?
Yeah,
Shout out to Christian.
Yeah, savages only. Savages only. Savages only. Savages only.
Anyways, let me get to the first one. How do you get your hair to lay down? You know what I'm saying? And some people hair, they be like sticking up like that, you know what I'm saying? They want their hair to lay down. It all comes to length, you know what I'm saying? Because length weighs down hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you got like 10 inches of hair. Like, you think 10 inches of hair gonna stand up, you know what I'm saying? 10, you know what I'm saying? Length lays it down. Or you could put a lot of products in it. I don't recommend that, I'm just saying. You could put a lot of products in it and it gonna lay down because like the products is gonna make it heavy and lay down. That's called weighing it down, you know?
Yeah.
I can't do the back of my hair right. Like, I know, yeah, some people be asking me, hey, show the back of your hair. When you do tutorials, show the back of your hair. Just that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Now it comes to practice. Like, when I first started, my back of hair would, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the front would be laying down and the back would be like this. You know what I'm saying? They'll be all over the place. So it just comes to practice, you know what I'm saying? What type of haircut do I have? A lot of people be asking me that. I do not have a high fade. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me show y'all. I do not have a high fade. My fade stops to my ear. That's a temp fade. You know what I'm saying? Some people's hair fade come around. My fade don't. My hair is way longer than yours. Will your tutorial still work? Man, my opinion, no, I wouldn't say in my opinion. Everybody know. If your hair long, especially longer than mine, if your hair is long, it's gonna look way better. Because longer hair always look better when it comes to these tutorials and these styles. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I had these same braids and they were longer. They stop here. Tell me how much better that would look, you know what I'm saying? So length always makes it work better. So yes, it will work, you know what I'm saying? It will work better even, you know what I'm saying? I'm white. Can I do your tutorials? When I first saw this question, I couldn't stop laughing when the person asked me that. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for white people, you know what I'm saying? I see white people have locks, so why can't they twist their hair? So hey, I'm going with a yes, but then again, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, do you wash your hair every day? Hell no. Do not, if you're trying to grow your hair, do not wash your hair every day. Sounds nasty, right? But wash your hair once a month. Or wash your hair once every 2 weeks or once a week. You know what I'm saying? For some people who ain't want to go that long. You know what I'm saying? Every day, your hair's not gonna grow. For real. Yeah, I tell you guys, I wish someone told me these stuff when I first started growing my hair. For real. So, I see this as a blessing to you guys, you know what I'm saying? To my subscribers out there. How many inches is your hair? My hair is 6 inches. I just learned that the other day, just discovered that, you know what I'm saying? And I let one of my friends take my hair and get a ruler, 6 inches, you know what I'm saying? When I pull it down, it comes to the bottom of my nose. I know you can't do it when it braid, because it only comes like there, but when my hair is out, I can pull it down to my nose, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My twists never hold. But if y'all got any twists that don't hold, like, you know what I'm saying? Hold means like when you twist it, like it comes out after a while, you know what I'm saying? Hold. That could be 2 reasons. No, I wouldn't say 2 reasons. It's 1 reason. You know what I'm saying? Your hair ain't long enough. If your twist don't hold, your hair ain't long enough. Now, I'm just giving a scenario. If you have hair as long as mine and still ain't holding, I guess you just have soft hair. You know what I'm saying? Softer hair. I guess you just have softer hair. And it's not holding well. You know what I'm saying? So if that happens, so if that happens, just bands, I mean these type of rubber bands, you know what I'm saying? Like the small black ones. Get some rubber bands and just, when you get to the end, just put it around and it's gonna keep in, you know what I'm saying? Next one, my hair shrink up after I twist it. Yeah, that's normal for your hair to shrink up after you twist it. Like, if your hair stay the same length after you twist it, that's not, you know what I'm saying? I never seen that before in my life. Like, I would be twisting my hair, it would end here, and after a while, my twist would end up going up here, like for real. So that's just life, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop that, you know what I'm saying? What do you use in your hair to help it grow? What do I use personally? I use nothing but water, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get a spray bottle, something like this. This is water and conditioner, like the conditioner like that looks like the shampoo. Yeah, I put some conditioner, some water, and just spray my roots, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna grow faster, or it's gonna help it grow. If you spray your roots to your hair like regularly, I spray it like every 3 hours, I should say. So if you want to grow your hair, you could do that, you know what I'm saying? This Ganny spray ball, I got this from Walmart. This is actually for ironing clothes. So y'all niggas could be ghetto if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got any other type of spray ball, y'all can use that. You guys could scratch y'all twist out, you know what I'm saying? So your twist can end up coming back down here, it look like dreads, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't want dreads, but it's cool to have a hairstyle that look like dreads. My hair can't shake. Under my videos, I put some leave-in conditioner in my hair. Yeah, you can use that too to grow your hair, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have leave-in conditioner. I don't have none at the moment, that's why I forgot to mention it, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can use leave-in conditioner too, plus water. Because there's something called the lock method. O for all, and C for cream. I think it's cream. Yeah, I think it's cream. All is good for your hair. Like, you guys have all, use all, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm saying A-L-L, but I mean oil, O-I-L, you know what I'm saying? My accent is bad, you know what I'm saying? Oil, whatever it's called. Your hair is not gonna actually lock using this method. So you guys ask that question, I'm gonna ignore y'all, you know what I'm saying? It don't actually lock up, no. It's just what they call it, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
So yeah, if your hair can't shake, just spray some water. I'm gonna do a little test, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Water always loosen up the hair, so it's gonna be easier to move around. My hair won't grow, and it's been the same for months now. Like, a lot of people have been commenting that on my videos too. Like, if you've been growing your hair for months now and it's been the same length all this time, that means you're losing hair at the same rate as you're growing hair, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, think of it like, signs it up in your hair, like, you know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all failed signs, I failed signs. So anyways, right? Signs it in your hair. You have hair, right? Hair, right? You're losing hair. So they cut off that piece, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing hair. Plus I'm growing hair at the same time. So if you really calculate it at the end of the month, you're gonna have the same length, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same length. That means you're losing hair. So how to stop losing hair? You gotta sleep with a do-rag on your head every night. Like, I don't go a night without sleeping with a do-rag over my head. Stop styling it so much. Styling means like touching it, like braiding, twisting, cornrow. Stop doing that so much, you know what I'm saying? When you get your cornrow, leaving it for a while to make your hair grow a little longer, you know what I'm saying? Cornrows, twists, and braids, they're protective styles. They're called protective styles, you know what I'm saying? Those styles are to protect your hair from losing hair. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's called protective hairstyles, you know what I'm saying? I wish niggas told me this back then when I was growing my hair, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna help y'all niggas so because I want y'all hair to be longer than mine, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to show me what y'all hair look like, you know what I'm saying? So hey, stop the breakage, you know what I'm saying? Stop all that, you know what I'm saying? Just give your hair time to grow, you know what I'm saying? Your hair needs patience and need air to breathe, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. When your hair is out, don't your hair get patted down when you sleep? Yes, yeah. If I feel lazy, I don't want to twist my hair before I go to sleep. Yeah, I would sleep and would get patted down. That's why I post a scratch out hair tutorial for you guys so you could do that. Like, you can scratch out any type of hair. You're sleeping on your hair last night and it's patted way down. Like, my hair like this is patted way down. You can scratch your hair, you know what I'm saying? Your twist ain't long enough. You want your twist to be by your eye, scratch out your hair, you know what I'm saying? So don't let niggas tell you, bro, that's not even your real hair. You scratch that. Like, scratching doesn't give you hair, you know what I'm saying? They're just scratching out your shrinkage, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, nigga, I need some water.
Yeah, savages only. Yeah, savages only. Savages only. Yeah, savages only.